Good morning, everybody. Right, it's Monday, the 9th of March when I'm filming this, and I am doing week commencing the 9th of March. Thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please can you hit the subscribe button if you like the content. I post 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Well, so far I do. There's probably going to be some weeks where I won't be able to do that, but I do have a lot of planners and I do a lot of planning and journaling. So this plan with me is going to be in my Hobonichi Cousin. I'm going to be using a beautiful kit from Designing Leafter, and this is in celebration of her opening her own website today. So when you see this on Friday, she'll have already been open. I've got 2 pens today. I've got Tombow 312 and Tombow 772 to go with the beautiful sagey greens and pinks. And then I've also got some extra bits and bobs here from the collection that goes with this for March. Right, so I'll just put that to one side. Oh, I tell you what, I have got to sort my desk out. Now, excuse me, I'll have to have a drink. I'm not feeling the best today, I have to say. Little one has been poorly all weekend. And I think he's passed it to his mummy. Because I have a sore throat, I'm a bit congested. And my blood sugars are all over the place, which is normally a sign that my body's fighting something. So, yes, didn't have much sleep last night, not because of the boys, because of me, because of my blood sugars being up and down like a fiddler's elbow. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, so I'm feeling a bit congested and I've got a sore throat. Loop-de-doo. Zachary seems much better today. Now, I think he started with it on Friday, but he could have started with it earlier part of the week because he had a bit of a out of sorts week last week, did Zachary? I don't seem to be able to get this stamp straight on the... Yeah, so, yep, done that. It's going to be one of them weeks, I think. I'm supposed to go to Maddox's parents' evening today. I mean, it's only a 10-minute appointment, but anyway, Ian's going to go instead because I am exhausted. Okay, now we'll do the first one because it's week 11, and I'm going to go here. Now I've used this stamp before. That didn't seem to come out fantastically well, but I'm not ever too concerned when touched it on the base of that. I'm not too overly concerned when it doesn't come out perfect or there's a bit of smudgery, because that's kind of the thing of stamping, isn't it? It's never going to be absolutely perfect. Okay, so I will just clean my stamps off on my stamp pad with the Sukineki cleaner. Sukineko, I think. Sukineko? Yeah. Rub it on the old stamp padaroo. So, yeah. Okay, this isn't going to work. I always do this, don't I? I think I'll have to use a wet wipe on that. Give that a bit of a shufty on there to give it a clean. And put it back in the packet. Right, and off we go. Okay, so I've done that. I will just get a piece of blotting paper, which I do have here. I need to get some more blotting paper, to be honest, because I'm running a bit low. Blotting paper is expensive. It doesn't matter where you get it from. I got this one off Amazon, I think, and quite a big pack of it. But I've had it for, as you can see, it's well used. It was obviously more than one sheet as well, so, but with using fountain pens and stuff, they do help. Okay, so this is the Little Meadow collection from Designing Liefde. She has opened her website. There will be a discount code in the description below, and I will put the link to a new website there as well. I will check with her if she's keeping her Etsy shop open as well. I think the new website is only open to UK customers for a very short period of time because she needs to do some other setting up. But she's super excited, which I can understand. So she's got it set up for UK customers currently. Right. She will be sharing everything on her Instagram page, and I will reshare it in my Instagram page as well. And I will also put any information in the description below. Okay, so we're going to use Little Meadow. It's actually Mother's Day on Sunday this week. So we're going to go all out, pretty, ready for Mother's Day. Now, as you can see, I got a pretty busy week ahead. Yeah, it's quite a busy one, but we shall be fine. Hopefully the painkillers, the Nurofen and the paracetamol work soon, and I won't be too affected by the sore throat and stuff. Zachary was a bit out of it for a couple of days there. He did struggle. I'm going to use these day headers first, these tiny ones. There we go. See, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Yeah, he came home from school on Friday and he was very out of sorts. Had a bit of a temperature, fell asleep. And then his sleep was kind of all over the place all week last week. Now, that's nothing new for our boys, to be fair. But Zachary does tend to catch up on sleep the day after, like Maddock. So if he has a bad night one night, the next night. And they usually alternate so that Mummy and Daddy are always up. So, yeah. So, he had some painkillers and stuff to keep the temperature down. You could tell that he had a sore throat and a bit of a cough. But he seems to have got over it pretty quickly. So I'm really pleased about that. And he's gone off to school happy as a cuckoo this morning. Which makes me so happy when he goes to school happy. Okie dokie. So, the headers are on. Now, let me have a look what we've got in this. We've got a beautiful full box here, which, not a full box, I think that's to cover that. Oh. Well, I stuck that down. I wasn't expecting to stick that down. Silly me. Right. Shall I put the pretty washi there? Or the sagey green scalloped washi there? Let me see. So with her kits, you get the Hobonichi kit is 1 page. You get washi, you get boxes, you get weekend headers, day headers, you get a selection of trackers, and then you get You can also pick up a journal kit which has some deco pieces on, more day headers and stuff. I tend to go for this one and this one because then any deco pieces and stuff can be used as like a little add-on, I suppose. She does do deco pieces in mini size and larger size. So, sorry, I'm just going to take a drink because my throat's a bit croaky. Okay, I think I'm going to go pretty washy there because that massive gap there. Oh, she's so good, isn't she? Now, let me get the flowers the right way here. So, she's already pre-cut it for you. So, it fits perfect across the 3 days. And then, put that in place. So I've got 3 videos out this week. Today I've got a Plan With Me, my Filofax coming out. Wednesday I've recorded a haul video. And now will that fit? That'll fit there. Yeah, I've recorded a whole video for Wednesday. I wouldn't say it's a huge haul video. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's quite a bit in it, but there's some PR bits, PR shops, PR Happy Mail from shops that I support. And there's also just little bits from quite a few different shops to share. So I wanted to do like a little a Plan With Me where sorry, not a Plan With Me, I don't know what I'm talking about. A haul video where I suppose I selectively purchased from a few shops. I'm going to put the scalloped edge just along the bottom there. And I'll just continue with the other piece. So I'll go straight across. Yeah, so it's a bit dreary and muggy here in the UK today. It has given the sun to come out this week again, I believe. Probably going to rain every day though. We are a very wet country here in Wales, but we wouldn't be so lush and green if we didn't have lots of rain, would we? Okie dokies. Right, so we've got the basic setup, we've got the frame bottom top, we've got the sidebar, little bit done there. I do want to put the weekend banner across the top there, but I don't know if I've got something that can go underneath it. Let me just see what I've got in my book. Okay, I don't think I can put too much across there because it's in a very light green, if you can see that. Just that. Getting a bit of reflection there off the... She's recently updated her sticker paper and it's really good. And I like that it's got a clear background on it. Really helps when you're trying to figure out where you want your stickers to go. Okie dokies. Right, I think let's add what I need to add in first. So let's crack on first with, let me move my diabetic pouch. And let's go with the sagey green for taxi drop off and pick up for the boys. Just need to move that sticky note slightly. That's a sticky note, that one. That's actually, they're iconic sticky notes. I'm not, if you've ever not come across iconic. I'm trying to think which country iconic are from. It's not Japan. Oh, I can't remember which country it's from. I'm not sure if it's Korea or... Anyway, yeah, these sticky notes are really sticky, but they seem to be peeling off okay. I'll just move that down so I can actually do the same with that one. So I know what I've got on each day. I hope I'm better by Wednesday. I'm going out with the girls on Wednesday night. I'm meeting up with my Sainsbury's chums for some tea in the pub. On Friday I've got the opticians. I really need my eyes doing. There we go. There's another line there. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been the opticians, which I should really go, especially with the diabetes. I do have eye checks regularly. Where's Maddox? There's Maddox there. I have eye photos done of the back of my eyes and stuff for diabetes eye screening and stuff. Okay, so I've put that in place. Now I'm going to use the 772, trusty 772, for marking the events and boxes that I need to. So I use, these are stencils from Beauty by Starlet, and she has an Etsy shop, which I shall put in the description. So that's Maddox's parents' evening, and then Ian has football, as per usual. And then Tuesday, now I need to, yep, that's a preschool call with Deb to discuss Zachary this week. And then shopping's coming Tuesday as well. Yeah, Beauty by Starlet does these. These are actually for the weeks, but they work perfect for any planner. It doesn't really matter, does it? I think they're actually specifically made for the weeks, though. Wednesday, what have I got going on? All I've got is I'm going out to meet the girls for 6:30 for my tea and a catch up. Hopefully I'm all better. You can hear it on my throat, can't you? Well, I think you can. I can certainly hear it anyway. Callum comes up for his tea after work on a Thursday. Ian has footy Thursday night. And then I've got opticians. I've booked my mum in as well, so we'll both go in, because she keeps getting told to have her eyes checked. She buys them cheap glasses. If you've seen my other video, you've seen me babbling about it. She buys them pound reading glasses. I mean, they you know, they help. But I think she needs proper. proper glasses made for her actual eyesight. Okay, I always just run across and do a little header across each box. I love this collection, it's so pretty. Very springy, but not overly springy. Although I have to say, when I did my weeks, spread for this week, and yeah, that's springy. I just felt, get all the pastels in there. Right, so let's go. What do we need to write in? Where's my pen? My trusty Energel Cleaner, the Snoopy one. I can't remember whether this is 0.5 or 0. It says 0.5 on it, but I think I put a 0.4 in it. I might be wrong. I can't remember. Right, so I'm going to put Ian going to Maddox. Parents' evening. All 10 minutes of it. Ian works the other side of town where the school is, so it is easier for him to go, but I did want to go myself, but I can't pass this on to everybody. Did I smudge that whole thing? Did I smudge that whole thing? I'm going to have to put a sticker on that one because that is going to annoy me. Looks like I've smudged the whole straight across there. Right, Ian's got football. We've got me, PSD call for Zachary. Then we've got me, Sainsbury's shop due. Then we have me, meat, JS, pounds, Plascoch, and Callum. Visiting and tea. Ian football. I don't think I've got a lot in terms of things to do this week. I have sorted Mother's Day already. I did my nails the weekend. You can see them. The right hand's never as good as the left, is it? When you're right-handed. I'd love to be ambidextrous just to do my nails. Me and Mum. Opticians. 10 and 10:15 appointments. And then Ian Footy. Okay, so now I can remove all the sticky notes. Oh, I've got 2 stuck there. They're so thin, some of these sticky notes, aren't they? I'm trying to think where I got my iconic sticky notes. I think I've had them a lot. Oh, I've done it again on that one. I've had them quite a while, these sticky notes. I just thought I better start using them. I went through a phase where I wanted all these sticky notes and I don't use them. And I think it's a waste. So I'll show you what they look like in the packet. There they are. Iconic sticky notes. Lovely little pack. the iconic sign there. Come in a little plastic packet so you can slip them into your planner. So I just tuck them there in the front when I'm doing the planning. Okay, now we've got Mother's Day on the Sunday. Now, we're not doing anything in particular for it. I think I'm going to put one of these across the top of the weekend so that I can then put the weekend banner across it. There we go. You might be able to see that on the pink. Although it has got the white background on it, so I think it's not going to be a problem seeing it. There we go. And then I'm going to go a bit extravagant with some of the deco for Mother's Day. So I'm going to go some of these big floral pieces, like these corner pieces. So pretty. And I will just tuck that on the top of there. Like that. And I'm going to use a very pretty doll sticker that is also in this kit, and she's holding some beautiful daffodils. Put it there on the Friday. Right, where else can I put some deco? I've got these beautiful floral pieces here. Now, shall I put that up the side there? It's a little bit wide to go up there. That might be a bit too big, that piece. I might be able to fit it just on the bottom there, though. There we go. Right, I need to cover this big smudge here because that's really bothering me. Really bothering me. I made a right dog's ear of that, didn't I? Gordon Bennett. Gordon Bennett. What we got here? Some pretty little florally bits. Trying to see if I've got a thinner piece of floral, but it might have to be a little bit chunky because otherwise you are still going to see. Oh, I'm very indecisive today. It's because I haven't had much sleep. My blood sugars last night, oh my goodness me. So what happened was I had a hypo in the day. Pretty bad one as well, actually. I'm going to have to cover that because it's going to annoy me. Something terrible. There we go. You can still tell it's an 11. Yes, so I had a bad hypo in the afternoon yesterday. So let's start. So Sunday, Zachary wasn't fantastic. He wasn't feeling very good. He was okay after he had some medicine. But I'd invited Callum and his partner to come for a full English. So I was cooking a full English breakfast yesterday morning. And they were coming for 11. So got all that done. It was really, really good. Nobody left any food, which is always good. So I was happy. And yeah, it was a good morning. Apart from Zachary feeling a bit khaki. But he was all right after a bit. And I like this little apron. There's a little apron. I like the mother goose as well. I like this big goose. Look at that big goose. Yeah, so Zachary was feeling a little bit khaki. We invited Callum and his partner over for full English. That was all sorted. I cleaned all the kitchen. I'd already had a bath and stuff in the morning. Once they left, I did my nails, tidied them up, and yeah, that was kind of it. We had a bit of a lazy couple of hours, but then during that time, I had a hypo, which it wasn't severe. I did go low, which is not like major, because I didn't feel too bad after it. And it came back up anyway. I caught it in time. And then just trying to look what to go here. And then my bloods continue to rise, and then they continue to rise, and then they continue to rise. And I got to a point last night where my Libre sensor just said high, which is HI, which means got high glucose. And I was like, I mean, I did take a lot for the hypo, because you do get into a bit of a panic mode when you have a hypo. But it was a little bit ridiculously high. And it just stayed there for so long. I was getting a little bit worried. And then I said to Ian that I was feeling like I had a sore throat. So that kind of made me think, oh, here we go. I'm going to be poorly. Because when everything affects blood sugar, like, I'm not joking yet, everything affects blood sugar. And I'm just looking where to put this bow. Put it there. Yeah. When your body's fighting something like an infection or something like that, you do tend to see a rise in your blood sugars. So I thought, oh, here we go. Anyway, I had to stay up late because I had to take more insulin, but I had to be really careful how much insulin I took. And then I was worried I was going to drop too fast, have another hypo in the night, and blah, blah, blah. Basically, I was feeling like utter rubbish. So when your bloods are high, you feel really, I mean, when your bloods are high and your bloods are low, you feel absolutely rubbish. So I had to monitor what I was doing and everything, and it's really difficult to explain how crappy you feel when your blood sugars are up and down like a fiddler's elbow. And I don't think anybody really understands until you're actually, unless you're actually diabetic yourself. I'm going to put this little march up here because I like that. And let's see, what other deco pieces can I put in? I've got some gorgeous deco pieces in this set, but I'm just thinking, what shall I use? No, I don't want to use that one. Yeah, so bit of a rubbish night for me. last night. No. I'm very indecisive today. I do apologise. It's not like me. Normally I know what I'm going to do. It's in my head. And I just stick it down. I like this corner. This looks a bit blank. if I say so myself. Now, do I have any more florals I can stick in here? I'm going to put, I suppose, do you know what I'm going to do? Let's have a look. Because it's Mother's Day, I think I'm going to utilise this frame sticker here. She does these lovely frames. I just want to stick it down properly so it doesn't go all fuddy-duddy. There we go. And put the flowers in there like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying now. Just put some accent pieces around. Yeah, I'm not very decisive. Anyway, how's your week been? How was last week? Last week wasn't too bad for us, to be fair. The boys went to school all week. Okay, the sleep was all over the shop, but that's nothing new. We can live with catching up on sleep here and there at the weekend. That looks like it's coming out of her bum, which we don't want, do we? I like this little. I'm going to put that there next to me, Mum. Yeah, so last week was okay. Hopefully this week will be all right. I've got a feeling, though, that Maddock is coming down with the cold and cough as well. And when the boys are poorly, I like these flowers, so I'm just going to add some accents about. When the boys are poorly, obviously they can't tell me because they're non-verbal. So it does become really difficult, and their reactions to stuff can be quite out of character for them. So we do have to watch them very closely when they're poorly. So I have messaged the school already to pre-warn them in case Maddox's behaviour is a little bit different, because he did sound like he was coming down with the cough and that this morning. They're very good, the school, I have to say. Very, very good. It's an exceptional school that Maddox goes to. And Zachary, they're both in really, really good schools. I really like that. So I'm going to go there. I like that there. Like a picture on the wall. Yeah, so I don't know whether I want anything here. It just looks blank. I don't know whether to leave it a little bit blank to add some deco, you know, later in the week, because I might need some, obviously I need writing space at some point. I'm going to put this chapter 3 sticker. See this chapter 3 here I've got? I'm going to utilise that just down here. In that bottom corner. Because I like that. And I always like these little Polaroids she does. Like a little mixture of 2 Polaroids. Do you know what I like? I like the fact that that might go across the two. Can be split. I'm going to cut it right where the Polaroid looks like it's... There we go. Suppose I could do some florals down the centre, but I don't think it needs it. These clouds are pretty. These clouds here are probably perfect for this kind of... Quite like them there. Wednesday afternoons are normally just a normal day for us. Don't usually have anything going on, although I will have to get ready to go out, but I don't need to write that down. I think I'm going to leave that blank, that bit. So there we go anyway. Bit indecisive, but it looks lovely. I'm happy with that. I love these stickers. I love designing Leafter. Yvonne is so lovely. And if you can check out her new website, then please check that out. Let me just move that up slightly so you can see the bottom of this spread. So, yeah. The only thing I'm disappointed in is... Oh, sorry, not the camera. Is the 11, which I smudged completely. It's probably gone through. I didn't show you last week, did I? There's last week. Yeah, you can see it's come through there on the page. I was really happy with how last week turned out. That is a Hello Petite Papery kit. I just need to snip the sticker off on the bottom there because it's overhanging the page. And that's Mother's Day week UK, because obviously Mother's Day everywhere else is completely different. As per usual, we have to do everything different here. Yes, so there we go. That's my week. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Hopefully my sore throat will go away. And hopefully the boys will be okay as well. Oh, that's smudged on there. Okay, thank you for joining me. If you did like this video, please could you give it a thumbs up. And hopefully you will join me again for another plan with me or one of my videos. Thank you very much. Goodbye now.